Hello, guys. Welcome. We're starting right now. They're going to be talking about Tesla and Baidu. Make sure you follow. Make sure you share. Make sure you follow us on WhatsApp. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Okay. So today we're talking about. Going to do a comparison, right? Tesla and Baidu later on. Going to be doing that. Okay. But just want to encourage you guys to just follow if you have time. Okay, be part of what we're doing here. Now we also need your contributions, right? Tell us how you feel about what we're doing here. Are you following the advice or some of the tips? Please tell us, guys. Okay, we really want to hear from you. Okay. So how are you guys doing? So let's get into it. Let's start right now. Let's start right now, right here, right now. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna be talking about Baidu. Baidu is a Chinese company, if I'm not mistaken. They are based in China. They are into tech. They have a search engine. They also have so many other products under them, but they're into tech. Them, Tencent, Alibaba, some of the biggest tech companies out of China. I don't know if they manufacture smartphones, but yeah, Baidu is a tech company based in China. So let's just get into that. So let's go. We're going to start off with Baidu. Main products and company brands. Search engine, like I did say, Baidu have a search engine. I think Baidu are like the Google of China. You know how Google is big throughout the world, but then in China, like Baidu is their Google. I think it must be the top search engine in China. Even though I know they also have access to Google there, but it's not thorough. They have access to other search engines, but I don't think if maybe because of these trade wars and stuff, maybe they're restricted. But Baidu is the number one search engine in China. So main product search engine, Baidu search engine. I think they also have cloud services and AI. Yeah, they should have that. Uh, Baidu search engine is the company's core product. So they have a search engine company's core product. Provide users with fast and accurate search for services for web pages, images, videos, music, and more. So we all know what search engines do, right? If you have a query, you've got a question, if something you want to find out about, you just go on there, type it in, and hit the enter, and some search results will come out. So that's also they're also into online advertising. Baidu provides precise advertising services to advertisers through its advertising platform, helping them achieve their marketing goals. So they're also into growing businesses, into growing Chinese and international businesses that are based there in China through their online advertising platform. Okay, so what do they do? Provide precise advertising services to advertisers on their advertising platform. So if you want to start a business in China, definitely this is, or you already have an existing business, but you do not know how to go about advertising. So definitely, if you have a team, you guys should try to make use of the Baidu advertising platform. But I do know there must be other advertising agencies out there in China, but definitely Baidu, they've got this service, so please make use of that, right? They also offer cloud services. Cloud services. um, we're not talking about AI. guys, the Intertech. Baidu AI Cloud provides cloud computing, big data, artificial intelligence, and other technical services to support the digital transformation and intelligent upgrading of enterprises. So that's just how it is. Artificial intelligence, big data, and many, many other technical services to support digital transformation and intelligent upgrading of your enterprises. Okay. Intelligent driving. Baidu Apollo is the company's intelligent driving business brand, dedicated to providing autonomous driving technology solutions and promoting the development of the intelligent driving industry. So they're also into maybe Robotaxi. They also Baidu. They also have their own version there that they're launching if they haven't already launched it. So they have what that Baidu Apollo intelligent driving business brand. Go check them out, guys. It's really fascinating to be checking out what these companies are doing in the competitive space. And also, guys, if you're joining for the first time, please make sure that you okay, give me a second. You scan what's up there, Jonas. Or we have a WhatsApp group, very interactive. You want to find out more about stock breakdowns and the likes, please reach out to us, and also our products and our services. Please reach out to us, okay? And also, the other thing is that also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, make sure you subscribe to the channel today as well. And also, guys, make sure that you use, make sure that you share, make sure that you use the chat box. Like there, I just said hello. Use the chat box if you want to ask about anything that we're going to be talking about. Okay. So, yep, how are you guys doing? Let's continue with the presentation, right? Let's go. So that is just a rundown of what Baidu is doing. Okay, let's go. So now we've got a technical analysis. Usually tech analysis is not this early in most of my presentations, but this one is pretty on the doorstep. Again, just starting with a technical analysis for Baidu. So okay, so we got this is a technical analysis, guys. This is a broader view of our Baidu stock chart. It's a broader view of our Baidu stock chart, including the MACD indicator right there at the bottom of the chart. So let's just give you a quick breakdown of this chart, okay? So you can see that on this chart, guys, we've got an extended downtrend of the channel, okay? An extended downtrend of the channel. So you can see here that the stock has been in a prolonged downtrend for a very long time, moving within a well-defined downward trend, okay? And you can also see that the upper boundary of this channel that we're talking about is acting as a strong resistance, while the lower boundary of the channel provides some support. So yep, so your support is around $91.09. That is where the support is, and this is confirmed by multiple touches on the horizontal red dashed line. So the horizontal red dashed line is what confirms our support around the $91.09 at that dashed line. So it's important to monitor and track that dashed line. And also the other thing is the resistance here, guys. We have like several key resistance levels. Here we have the $103.77. This is our near-term resistance, and it is aligned with the upper boundary of the current downward trend. The second resistance that we have is the $133 16 resistant points. So this one is the this was the previous support, but it then became the resistance level. So it used to be the support, but now it's become the resistance level. And also the other resistance level that we have here is at the $210.75 and at the $246.68. This one here, right here, is our higher resistance uh, based on the very earlier price peaks of this stock. Okay, so that's what we have for you now. Let me just talk about our moving averages here, give you like a quick breakdown of what the moving averages are saying about this particular stock. Okay, so we've got the 200-day moving average there, which is the red line. So this red line, this long-term moving average, um, the 200-day moving average, you can see that it is declining, indicating, okay, so this just means that there is an overall bearish or bear sentiment within the market concerning the stock. And we also have our 50-day moving average, which is the purple line. So our purple line there is the 50-day moving average. And you can really see that it's really also declining, just like the 200-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is also declining, currently acting as a near-term resistance level. And also we have our 20-day moving average as well, which is the blue line, so our 20-day moving average is near the current price of the stock, as you can see right there. And this one is often used by traders for their short-term trends. So if you're a trader and you trade or you want to invest in the short term, so basically you have to follow that 20-day moving average. We also have what is the MACD indicator. The MACD here on this chart is currently below the zero line, indicating that there is a bearish sentiment, or there is bearish momentum. The MACD line is the black one. You see it's the black line there. And you can see that it is crossing above the signal line, which is the red one, suggesting a potential bullish, let's say bullish takeover, which might indicate a short-term rebound, okay? It might indicate a short-term rebound. So expect a short-term rebound. We also have some key observations for you right here, guys. Short-term rebound potential. The MACD bullish crossover and the bounce from the $90.09 support level suggests a short-term rebound. Our resistance levels, significant resistance levels at $103.77 and $133.16 and above. So this basically means at those two resistance levels, $103, $116, $133, the stock needs to clear above these levels to confirm a more substantial upward move. And there is likely to be a continuation of the downward trend. The long-term downtrend remains intact. For a reversal, the stock must break out of the downtrend channel and move above the key moving averages, okay? So if you're somebody who's want to trade the stock, or you're trying to buy the Baidu stock, or you're trying to trade for it, what are some of the recommendations we might give you? So if you're for short-term traders, definitely you want to enter at a position that is around $91.09 support level. That this could be beneficial for you as a short-term trader with a target around $103.77. And also, if you are in it for your short-term trader, use tight stop loss below $90.01 to manage risk. So long-term investors, you have to wait for a confirmed breakout, maybe above the $133 level and the 200 day moving average to enter a position for a potential long-term uptrend. And also, long-term investors must maybe watch for sustained movement above the downtrend channel to confirm trend reversal. And obviously, we need to mitigate things like risks. So there are also risk factors here, and how can you manage your risk? So here, guys, given the overall bearish trend, it becomes now crucial to employ strict risk management practices. And we usually recommend that you use your stop loss orders and monitor resistance level closely to protect against potential losses. Okay, to protect against potential losses. So there you go. And we also have so we just spoke on all of those right now. Those are some of the key breakdowns that we have for you concerning this stock. Let's move on with our broadcast, and let's go to the next one. Also, we notice that we have 1 and 2 there. Yeah, we do have platform 1 and platform 2. I didn't really break down on them, did I? Okay, so definitely you have also what we are segment 1 and segment 2. The greater degree and duration of the decline in segment 2 compared to segment 1, along with the smoother slope in segment 2, indicate a potential bottom pattern. That's just what's there for you. Okay, so now let's move on to the next breakdown that we have for you. This is for we're continuing with Baidu. Looking at the recent performance of the daily chart, normally speaking, the stock price is still in a downward trend. You gotta pay attention to the support situation. The price is between $85.87 US, 85 to 87 US dollars. Okay, so yeah, you can really see we've got the downward trend here. This stock is moving. You can clearly see that this stock is moving within a downward sloping channel, indicated by those parallel black lines. So it's indicated by those parallel black lines. Exactly, indicated by those parallel black lines. They indicate the downward trend for the stock. And also the price has been marking lower highs and lower lows, which is just a clear indicator that this is in the downtrend. Okay. So your support and resistance level: support around $91.09 as indicated by the horizontal red dashed line, and also the resistance near the $104 mark, which kind of coincides with a recent high for the stock and the upper boundary on the downtrend channel. Okay, so here you can also see those moving averages as well. The 200 moving average. Also talk about the moving average here as well. The 200-day moving average. This long-term moving average is trending downwards, indicating overall bearish sentiment. We already talked about this in the first thing that we talked about. And then we've got the 20-day moving average, and we also got the 50-day moving average. I've already explained about these in the previous on the previous page. Your 50-day moving average, which is the purple line, is also trending downwards and currently below the 200-day moving average, reinforcing a bearish outlook. And your 20-day, which is the blue line, close to the current price, showing a short-term indication of where the price might find resistance support. What our price action here? The stock recently bounced from the support level at a $91, indicating a potential short rebound. However, here the price is facing strong resistance at the $104 level, and further at the 50-day and also 200-day moving averages, which are potential selling points, right? So definitely a short rebound. You can see these are the the key takeaways you can get from here. The stock has recently bounced from the support level around $91. This could lead to a short-term upward movement. Resistance level is expected at $104.87 and further up near the moving averages like the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. Those are more resistance levels for here. Breaking through these three levels would be crucial for a sustained upward move. Our downtrend, the stock remains within the downtrend, as you can see. To break out of the bearish trend, the price needs to close above the upper boundary of the channel convincingly. And you can also see we've got some triangle formation there as well. A triangle formation up top. There is a potential triangle formation near the support level, which might suggest a breakout. Could be close, imminent, once the price moves decisively out of the triangle pattern. Okay. Trading strategy. Now, we've already given you the trading strategy on the previous page. I did give you the trading strategy for short term and for long term. But if you're just joining us, what is the trading strategy? So for short term traders, excuse me. So if you're a short-term trader interested in this stock, based on what we have right here, you should consider entering a position near the support level of $91.09 with a target around the resistance at $104.87. Try to keep a close stop loss just below the support to manage risk. Long-term investors wait for a confirmed breakout above the downtrend channel and also monitor the 200-day moving average before entering a position for a more sustained uptrend. So that's all we have for you here. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure you support as well. So let's go there. Robotaxi, China, Baidu's version of a Robotaxi. You can see we've got a beautiful woman there. She's opening it up. This is happening in China. I know Tesla is also doing that. Baidu is also competitive. You got to hand it to Chinese companies. They are competitive in the tech AI space. China's Baidu version of Robotaxi, so this is their version. Unmanned taxi Apollo Go. China's Baidu version of Robotaxi, also known as Apollo Go, has achieved great success in Wuhan. So they launched it in Wuhan. Do you still remember Wuhan from a few years ago? It has invested 1,000 Apollo Go unmanned taxis. So these are taxis that do not have a driver, okay? And has won 5 million orders in total. So they already in Wuhan, they already these robo taxis that you just order, almost 5 million orders already. Would you trust getting on such a taxi? The taxi driving it by itself, all you got to do is fit in your address, and then it's because it uses AI, it drives you around. Manages all the navigation, all the necessary. Probably you can even chit chat with it. So, yep, more and more passengers choose to take unmanned taxis. Wow, that is so. So people would rather trust a taxi with an AI driver than a taxi with a real human being. So when Apollo Go benefited from China's efforts to push unmanned taxis onto the streets, Baidu stock saw a significant rise. Okay, Baidu stock saw a significant rise. Baidu stock price has soared due to increased Baidu stock price has soared due to increased confidence in the Baidu Apollo Go, a leader in China's emerging robotaxi industry. uh, will benefit from recent policy developments. Local media reported on a draft of autonomous driving laws and regulations released by a certain institution in Beijing. So analysts believe that the draft may promote the widespread use of robot taxis. So this is big, but I'm thinking it's just been launched in one city, which is kind of funny, right? Because I mean, I thought it was going to launch in Beijing, but they, of all the places, they decided to go to Wuhan. What do you think? But probably they've got their reasons. You know, it's about market positioning and the likes. So definitely, I look forward. If I'm going to be going to China, definitely I would want to go settle in Wuhan. But definitely, this is also good business for Baidu because once you come up with a product like this, once you launch, and definitely your stock price is going to surge, it's going to soar, right? And it seems like you already have 5 million orders. Okay, 5 freaking million orders. So people, there is a degree of trust, right? There is a degree of trust. People kind of opting for. Welcome to the live stream. People kind of opting for unmanned taxis. There's just driverless taxis, as opposed to just a human drivers. So I mean, AI. You see how AI is affecting the way we carry out our day-to-day activities. Seems like people trusting AI more than us. We are in trouble, people. We're in trouble. Make sure you follow. Make sure you scan our WhatsApp there, and also make sure that you we have a chat box. If you want to find out more about what we do over here, please kindly scan WhatsApp. And also, there is a chat box there. Let me just write something there, just like that. Use the chat box. Let's chit chat, guys. Welcome to the broadcast today. Yeah, so we're just talking about Baidu. Next up, we're going to be talking about um, Tesla. So I've got two presentations here. I got Baidu and I've got Tesla. Okay. So go check it out. Go give it a try. So let's move on. This is just news coming out of Baidu. Baidu is a tech company in China. If you do not know about them, now you know about them. Okay. Now try to do your own research about Baidu. So in May 2024, which is like 2 months ago, I think, or a month and a half ago, May 2024, Baidu announced its first quarter financial reports. The number of automatic driving orders supplied uh, by Apollo Go was about 826,000, up 25% year on year. As of April 19, 2024, Apollo Go has provided more than 6 million orders for automated travel services to the public. On May 15th, these are key dates, guys. Baidu released the sixth generation of Apollo Go unmanned vehicle on Apollo Day 22. Oh, so they actually have Apollo Day. Wow. Which is equipped with sixth generation intelligent system solution of Apollo. Yeah. So let's try to find out about the price, right? I want to find out if you visit China, Wuhan, I'm sure they're going to expand to other cities. What's the fare like? So, according to relevant reports, taking a 10-kilometer journey as an example, the fare for Apollo Go in Wuhan is between 4 to 16 yuan, while the fare for ordinary online car hailing is between 18 to 30 yuan. So Apollo Go is a lot more cheaper than getting your Um, your Didi, they have what is called Didi there, getting your Didi taxi, or your Didi is the Uber in China, Didi and many, many others. So actually, it's a lot more affordable to get into the Apollo Go Robotaxi, you know, just like that. So let's get it right there. Let's get it right now. So that is the price. So let's also the other thing, other price advantages. Robotaxi can provide 24-hour service without the need for a driver. Okay, so they can 24 hours uh, without a driver, significantly reducing labor costs, which is a good thing. So there's a lot that's really going on for this one. So you can be able to get taxi or cabs right around the clock. So there's nothing to worry about, right? Um, there's nothing for you to worry about. So let's get on with the. There you go. So although Baidu, they're because they get much of it from online from their advertising platform, their cloud AI. This is where most of their revenue comes from, and also from their search engine. So although Baidu's automated driving business only accounts for a small part of the company. The recent policy support for robotic taxis has boosted the stock market of the entire automated driving industry. And Baidu is famous for its internet search expertise and widely used AI chatbot robots. Okay, robots, okay. The daily trading limit is more than 10 companies in this industry in China has been exceeded. So they're actually doing good. Um, I would really want to know uh, if Baidu and Google were doing a contest, who would come up with more accurate searches. Shi Jialong, director of China's Internet Research of Nomura Securities, warned that the automatic driving business would not have a significant impact on the company's revenue in the next few quarters. Zeffrini Group analyst Lenny Zeffrini agrees with this view and claims that the importance of the department is not sufficient to affect the company's financial performance. So Robotaxi is not really going to financially, mm, you know, in the next coming quarter is not really going to contribute financially to Baidu's overall business makeup. Traders are optimistic about the future of autonomous taxis. They should be right, especially considering Beijing's announcement of support for ride hailing and car rental services. You know, Beijing is really good. They support their people, these businesses. Guotai Junan analyst Li Muhua, butchering the name right there, predicts that autonomous driving will become a major deal in the coming months, driven by Tesla's upcoming launch of robot taxis. Okay, according to a report by automotive consulting firm IHS Market, it is predicted that by 2030, the total market size of shared mobility in China will reach 2.25 trillion yuan, of which the portion of autonomous vehicle services will exceed 1.3 trillion yuan, accounting for 60%. We also, all these are analysts. This is what analysts are saying. We also have Angus Chan, an automotive analyst, observed that the guidelines proposed by Beijing met the market expectation that the government would provide additional support for the commercial use of autonomous vehicles. Okay, so the government is really behind them, like go, 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 go. Let's get everybody riding uh, these the driverless cars, okay, these AI driven cars. So the government is like, yes, go, 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 go. Okay, that's good to see. Um, he emphasized that as a well-known company in the field of autonomous driving in China, Baidu is likely to receive policy support due to its Robotaxi pilot projects in multiple cities. So they're actually doing Robotaxi pilot projects in multiple cities. Yeah, we'll go on YouTube later and try to see. Okay, let me actually Apollo Go. Apollo Go. Wuhan. Okay. Baidu Apollo Go launched its service in Wuhan Tianyi International Airport. Okay, so it's at the some airport, I think, and also Barrett. Oh, it's actually popping, guys. So go see on YouTube. The cars are amazing. They're fantastic. Robotaxi in Wuhan. There's just a bunch of things going on in China. Okay, but of course, everybody's anticipating um, what's his name? Tesla. Everybody's anticipating Teslas because obviously Tesla is a much bigger, much more valued company than Baidu. So we will see. We'll see. Okay. Let's United States are the two leading countries in global autonomous driving travel services. The largest autonomous driving travel service provider is the U.S. Waymo, a subsidiary of Alphabet. Um, Waymo, a subsidiary of Alphabet, announced last month in San Francisco that it will open 24/7 services to 800,000 citizens in the city. Unmanned taxis, okay, have become the biggest application scenario for the landing of artificial intelligence, and investors can truly see the cost reduction and revenue increase. Okay, as Tesla's second largest market, if Robotaxi can be launched in China, it will greatly benefit Tesla sales volumes. Uh, yeah, we spoke about this. So Tesla will definitely launch in China. Tesla enjoys China's money, okay? Yeah, but some of these companies, the EV industry is kind of tight. Um, there is one company that BYD. You got a lot of these players, these EV manufacturers. Tesla, I think they're number three or number four now. They've been overtaken by the local manufacturers there. So it will be interesting if they launch their robotaxi in China. See how the Chinese market will respond. Okay, now let's go here. Obtaining approval from the Chinese government in order to remove obstacles to the entry of autonomous driving in China. Musk has visited China multiple times. In April of 2024, Musk suddenly appeared in Beijing seeking approval for his company to provide fully autonomous driving services in China. He reached an agreement to retain all data collected in China and obtained high resolution maps of Chinese roads through an agreement with Baidu. Okay, so he's working with Baidu as well. In the first week of July, Tesla first entered the Jiangsu provincial government's new energy vehicle procurement catalog, and then several state-owned enterprises in Shanghai's free trade zone, Lingang new area will purchase a batch of Model Y vehicles and enterprise functional. Okay, so all this is just news from a few months ago. So definitely we have Tesla coming into China very, very soon after they launch this robotaxi. Okay, it will be really, really, we look forward to see the response, the overall response to when they finally launch, right? Let's also go. Tesla's future may be more about transforming into an AI-driven technology company. That is their future. That is their outlook, with the autonomous taxis potentially bringing in billions of dollars in revenue. However, an analyst believes that this technology may be very, very beneficial for the United States, but there will be many variables regarding whether it can operate in China. Okay, we will see about that. So you um, gotta look into that. We also have a snapshot there from Morgan Stanley on Tesla. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas reiterated an overweight rating of $310 price target on Tesla. $210 per stock. Okay. So we already spoke about that. Morgan Stanley, what are the analysts saying? Okay, so Morgan Stanley Adam analyzed the vision and potential obstacles related to autonomous taxis. Okay, so analysts are always looking. Okay, in a recent investor report, he first reiterated his bullish rating on Tesla stock and a target price of around $310. Okay. Um, There may be many problems with the future of autonomous taxis in China. If Tesla wants to solve this problem, the first prerequisite is that it will not be allowed to use this map navigation technology domestically. Okay, so there are barriers to this entry. It's an outside company, United States company coming into China. Property rights and intellectual property rights and all these issues, guys. So there may be many problems with the future of autonomous taxis in China. So what will Tesla have to do? The first prerequisite is that it will not be allowed to use this map navigation technology domestically. So maybe Tesla might be prohibited by the Chinese government or the authorities from using the local map navigation technology. Adams said that investors should consider as early as possible whether Tesla autonomous taxis will affect national security. Like I did say, um, the analyst values Tesla's automotive division at $56 per share and expects China to account for 10% of the division sales by 2030. Tesla's Chinese car sales may account for 5% of the company's total stock price, with a valuation of approximately 40 billion to 50 billion. The analysts say that Tesla should be seen as a beneficiary of artificial intelligence company in the future, and it is pointed out that before investors fully recognize the value of artificial intelligence, Tesla needs to first get its automotive business on track. They believe that as long as the core automotive revenue is lowered, Tesla will also be considered an artificial intelligence company. That is what they're aiming to do, to be considered an AI company above all things. Now let's see some what in regard to this, what we have for this is Tesla versus Baidu. Let's see what we can deduce from there. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, definitely. Okay, let's go. So yeah, so this is Tesla. Okay, so let's do our chart analysis, trend lines and channel. So you can see that we have a red downward trend line on this snapshot on this chart. This trend line captures the primary resistance from the all-time high, indicating the overall bearish trend. We also have the green uptrend trend line, the green upward trend line, and this one suggests a long-term support level, showing the price respecting this upward sloping trend line that you can see there. We can also see that there is a triangle formation. You can see a triangle being formed there. Triangle formation just simply means that the price action appears to form a converging triangle with the apex pointing towards a potential breakout. Okay, so like we can see, we also have our support there and resistance levels. Where is our support? Here on this chart, our support is around $185.90, and it is highlighted by that horizontal purple line. You can see there, this level at $185.90 has been tested multiple times and provides very strong support for this stock. You can also the resistance. We have resistance at 200 at the $249.23 mark. This is the current resistance level where the price recently faced rejection. So the price faced rejection at that $249.23 mark. And also the other resistance level that you're going to see on this chart is at the $316.17 mark, a higher resistance level from the previous highs. Okay, now let's see our moving averages. Okay, let's try to break down the 200-day moving average there. So our 200-day moving average, which is the red line that you see there. So it basically it means that here for this stock, it means that the stock is trading above this long-term moving average, indicating that a potential bullish sentiment in the long term. And also our 50-day moving average, which is the purple line, it means that the stock is also trading above this shorter term moving average, which supports a bullish short-term outlook. Okay, and generally, as there's been a significant volume increase during breakout as well. And so our key observations here for based on this chart, guys, is that this stock, there is a breakout potential. You can see that this price has recently broken above the red down trend line, which indicates a potential bullish breakout from the long-term downtrend. We also have triangle apex. The stock is near the apex, so you can see that the stock is near the apex of a triangle formation. And what this means is this just suggests an imminent breakout, right? Given the current price action of this stock, the breakout appears to be on the upside. Okay, and you can also see that we have our support levels and resistance levels at interplay here based on this chart. So you can see that the current resistance level is at $249.23 and is really crucial for this resistance level. So breaking above this $249.23 level with strong volume could confirm a bullish breakout and lead to further upside for this stock price. Okay, so now let's go. So let me give some recommendations for short-term traders. You must consider entering a position if the price breaks and closes above $249.23 with increased volume. Also, if you are a short-term trader, target the next resistance level around that $316.17 mark to get potential gains. And also, so what are some of the approaches that long-term investors, what might be their strategy here? So if you're a long-term investor, based on all this information that you see here, if the stock holds above that $249.23 level, it could indicate a longer-term trend reversal. So here what we mean is that you should consider building a position in the expectation of further upside and monitor these levels, these key levels, and also try to monitor the overall market conditions. Try to monitor the overall market conditions as well. And also long-term investors, please use the 185.90 support level as a critical stop loss point to protect against downside risk. Okay, there you go. So in conclusion, this chart shows us that shows potential for a bullish breakout from a long-term downtrend. supported by recent price action above key moving averages and trend line. So the stock's ability to hold above the $249.23 resistance level will be crucial for confirming this bullish move. Okay, so definitely you want to get that as well. That is really good for the stock. So that is the whole breakdown that we have for you concerning that part. So let's go and let's move on to the next. Welcome, follow, share. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, so here I'm just going to summarize this one, guys. I'm going to speak buying point analysis at the green circle in the graph. It has been previously analyzed that buying is possible, and there is a subsequent profit of over 35%. Currently, the stock price is also above the support line. It's basically what we've been talking about. For short-term buying points, we've already addressed this, guys, already, right? So these are some of the stocks that we've spoken about previously. Kindly feel free to follow. We have done videos on all these, and this just indicates that some of these stocks are for short term and are for long term. Okay, short term and long term, I've already done so much on these ones. You want a full, it's about like 20, if not 15 of these. Got these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 here. We also have another 10. So all these are companies that we've spoken about previously on here. So you can see their potential of these stocks. Since we are in July, the recent ones that we did with those three, Trump Media and Technology Group company. Yes, we've given you a buying price, 27 to around $30, and expected to rise by 35%, and also a recommended date. But that was just for the short term because of it was spiked by the shooting of his ear, so it was just a short term spike. But if you want, maybe go check for longer term investors. Go check your SoundHound, and also go check your Advanced Micro Devices at AMD. And also, if you want Culver Inc. as well, you can go check that. That's long term. But those were the recommended buying dates. Obviously, we are in the today's 22 July. There's been a lot of changes for all these, but you can go look at them. These were just some of the suggestions that we had for you, okay, concerning these stocks. So also go check them out. And the other ones as well. Make sure that you follow, make sure that you share. We've got our WhatsApp group there. Please join us there, scan and join in and talk to us. I just did the Baidu stock breakdown, current stock daily chart analysis and breakdown. I also did the Tesla stock breakdown as well, but I'm going to cut those parts and make them into videos. But please, guys, your support, we need it. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and also make sure that you follow us on WhatsApp. Okay, so we reach the end of our live broadcast. Okay, any questions? I see two people watching, they're just quiet. Make sure you follow, guys. Make sure you follow the subscribe, and also make sure that you also follow us on WhatsApp. I don't want my picture to be up here. I want it to be down here. So any questions, any subtractions? Yep. Text us, please. Follow us. We've reached the end. If you just joined us right now, I will give the breakdown of the excuse me, of the stock chart of the stock of the price chart of the stock price chart. I'll give the breakdown in the videos that I will make today. Okay. So it's a pleasure. Scan and reach out to us on WhatsApp, please. And also, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I will see you on another day. So, bye.